Shalom to the brothers. Shalom to the nation. I wanted to make this video about how mentally lost these Keishas really are. But before I even get into the meat and subject of the video, I want to give a quick shout out to AC, for coining the term Keishas to best describe them. I want to give him a shout out for all the stuff he has talked about over the years. And also, and all the brothers who are putting in the work these days. Right? And I want to thank the Heavenly Father for blessing us with the wisdom that we all have today. If you don't look at this woman, this Keisha, you can read the title right here. She took out $250,000 in student loan debt. And it says she's still looking for a job for 4 years. Now, if you are a lower follower of my videos, if you have watched a lot of my videos, in some of the videos I have made and talked about these Keishas or this Israelite woman, right? You would know my assessment about them. You would know of what I have said and what I have discussed about them for years and years. If you're a loyal follower of mine, you would know that I've been on YouTube teaching since, I believe, late 2014, early 2015. So I've been around for almost a decade now, talking about the truth about our people, our customs, the prophecies, and things that must come to pass. And one of the things that are going to come to pass is what? How Keisha's black women are just hell-bent on just doing whatever it takes to rebel against her people, right? And this is one of them. So this Keisha wasn't smart enough to know that, hey, Lon, you need to study the market. You took out $250,000 in student loans, and you wouldn't think that maybe, just maybe, that's not a lot. You wouldn't think that would be a lot to deal with on your plate. I'm going to read this. I'm just going to read this damn article. A. Raspberry, a 38-year-old African-American woman from Virginia who has long valued higher education, now regrets the path she took. Despite earning a bachelor's, master's, and doctorate in business administration from St. Leo University in Florida, never heard of that school, she has struggled to find work in her field for the past 4 years. With more than $250,000 in student loan debt, Raspberry has been forced to pivot her career to make ends meet. First of all, break this down. One, she did what most Keishas do. You take out all this debt and you go into these hole-in-the-wall schools that no one has ever heard of. And two, you're doing that what most United States citizens do. After you finish your college degree, you end up getting into another field that's completely unrelated to the field that you graduated in. How many times are you guys in America? This is take it away from her. Let's just talk about United States citizens. When will you guys wake up and realize that college is a big scam? When will y'all realize it's nothing but a scam? It's been a scam for the last 25, maybe 30, well, I won't say 25. The last 10 to 15 odd years, it has been a scam. Did not report, I think they reported years ago that millennials who have recent graduates, right? About 38% of them or more, I cannot remember, are underemployed or unemployed. Millennials. But 38% were underemployed or unemployed. And vast majority are working jobs or fields that are completely unrelated from what they were generally doing when they graduated. This is what this Keisha did. Except for she did this at 38. Honey bun, you're moving like a teenage girl. This is stupid. Why would you do this? Why they move like young teenage girls? You're 38 years old, ma'am. You're about to hit your geriatric pregnancy. Your mindset at this age should be focused on marriage, settling down, moving on with your life to the ends of your life going forward, with the wisdom of the Heavenly Father. But what do you do, Keisha? What do you do? I'm worried about getting my degree. My degree is worth more than anything, even you sorry niggas. I guarantee you, she is one of the many Keishas, many of them, who will sit up and tell you black men, who will sit up and they will tell you in your face, I got a degree, and it's worth more than anything that you have going on, black man. No matter what, she will hold that degree up as the most important thing. And remember, on some of the videos that's got taken down from YouTube over the years, I said that Keisha has this unsung loyalty to the white establishment of the United States of America, that she is married to this system, whether it's indirectly or directly. She is married to the system. And I've warned you black men about her years ago before those videos got taken down. I've warned you how to deal with these individuals and what you must do to protect yourself going forward. This Keisha right here, I guarantee you, if any black man in entertainment, and which you'll be an idiot if you do, I guarantee you she's going to expect you to foot the bill of paying $250,000 in student loan debt. She'll be the first to tell you, you need to pay this. You need to provide for me. This is what this Keisha's doing. Do you not understand $250,000? Do you not understand her life is ruined? It's done. She has no chance at life. She legit has no chance at life. It's done. Do you not understand what the way college is? I don't even know if she's employed or not, but let's continue reading. Maybe we'll find out if she's employed. According to Business Insider, Ransbury has applied for various business roles since completing her doctorate, but with little success. Expanding her job search beyond business, she explored a healthcare career and eventually found work in that field. Reflecting on her experience, she shared, I thought education was the road to financial freedom, but I was wrong. Despite facing low unemployment rates and a job seekers market in the U.S., Raspberry has found her job search challenging. She believes her lack of experience is the main reason employers have passed her over. No shit, Keisha. No shit. What have we even told you, dumb let me stop. What have we told you females over the damn years that your degrees don't mean shit? We told you men ain't interested in that shit, and we have been telling you these jobs and these employers don't care. They don't care. How is you a 38-year-old woman now just figuring this shit out? No shit, they don't care about your damn degree. No shit. What, folks, black men, tell me, the last interview that you have on, have they ever asked you, do you have a degree? A bachelor's at least. When was the last time an employer asked you for a bachelor's degree? Do you have one? I guarantee you none of them haven't they? None of them have now, have they? And I guarantee you this Keisha right here have the most highest standards for you black men. She probably has a channel, a TikTok, or who knows, a social media outlet. She probably do. And it's probably dedicated talking about black males' incompetence like most of these Keishas are doing on the internet. What most of these females are doing, what most of the Israelite women is doing. Right? I guarantee you, she's dedicating her time just talking about how incompetent you really are. Meanwhile, you're sitting here with $250,000 in student loan debt that you can't get out of. This is the shit I'm talking about, black men. That we get them at their worst. But yet they expect you to be the top of the echelon. The top of the echelon, but she won't be like that, nor will she require that from Chad Thundercock or the worst of the black male population you can find. This shit irritates the hell out of me. They irritate the hell out of me. I find these women highly agitating. Because I know, just from this dumb move, you know how she's going to move. We just know it. She's going to take it out on you, black men. She's going to take it out on you. Although she gained some entry-level experience in banking, human resources, and bookkeeping while pursuing her degrees, it hasn't been enough to secure management positions, and she is often overqualified for entry-level roles. Raspberry's advice for those considering higher education is to carefully evaluate the school's job placement programs and internship opportunities before enrolling. She regrets not doing so herself and believes her degrees have been both a blessing and a curse. She also recommends weighing the value of education against work experience when planning a career. You want to know how slow she is? Folks, you want to know how I know how slow she is? This is why you don't take advice from women. This is why you don't take financial advice from them. You don't take life advice from them. But it's so funny that the most disenfranchised group of women on earth is always the ones who sit on the internet with the most advice. Y'all don't find that funny? Y'all don't find the most disenfranchised group of women on earth are the number one people who gives out the most advice. She is recommending and telling you guys to worry about the job placement programs, but you know what this Keisha didn't even think about? What an intelligent individual would do is research the job market for that specific field. That's what an intelligent individual would do. You look at the behavior of the economy, right? Black men, tell me if I'm wrong. You look at the behavior of the economy and you see how and what is the demand of this job description. Is there a demand for economists? If there's a demand for nurses, is there a demand for bookkeepers? Is there a demand for firefighters? Is there a demand for sewage people who clean out the sewage? Are there demands for these job positions? And with these demands, what has been the percentage in the last 5 years? Have they increased? Have they increased of the chances of the opportunity of getting employment in these specific fields? Not once as he tells you, study the market. But we all know Keisha doesn't study market. She doesn't know money. But yet these were the same women who will tell you, make sure you have 7 streams of income. And they never even have one. They never even have one. These women are ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, folks. It's funny, though. It's funny because everything she's saying is just foolishness. Why in the hell would you tell them to focus on the job placement programs without telling the individuals, hey, you should study the behavior of the market of what positions are in demand? But Keisha's so slow. You can't help them. Unbelievable. Raspberry's advice for those considering higher education is to carefully evaluate a school's job placement program. All right, I read that. She regrets not doing so herself and believes her degrees have been both a blessing and a curse. How has it been How has this been a blessing? How? You're $250,000. You're $250,000 in student loan debt, Keisha. Your life is done. You're done. Like Revelation 16 said. Revelation 16 says, it is done. You're done. Your life is ruined. And what's sad is the U.S. government is not going to fix this. They're not going to regulate these colleges. It's a business to them. They're finessing the hell out of U.S. citizens. And U.S. citizens still keep going to college, thinking that college is the 100% pathway of living the lifestyle that you are trying to attain. Oh my God, college is a scam, but it's a successful scam business. And I'm falling for this shit still 2024. You don't need a degree for most of the fields that are out there. You don't. Folks, listen, black men, and you know this. Most of the stuff that are in college, you can learn for free online. You literally can learn, or you can get certified in that, and you're done with it. You don't have to waste your time on college. Now, understand this. There are certain fields where you have to go to college, like nursing, right? The medical field, that makes sense. But if it's a field that really doesn't require college, why would you waste your time? For the experience? You mean to tell me, United States citizens, you guys are deceiving yourselves. We are deceiving ourselves into thinking that, okay, you know what? I'm going to gaslight myself to give you a specific and justify the reasons why you go to college. So I'm gonna gaslight myself and make up excuses that, hey, even though I got finessed, I'm in horrible debt, my credit is shot, I think you should still go to college just for the experience. Why? Drinking and having illicit sex, right? Sexual assault cases and drama and fighting and all that. You think that shit is worth it? All that is worth it? That's worth $250,000 in student loan debt. Oh, man. This is ridiculous, man. She thinks it's a blessing and a curse. Wait, hopefully I can find what her damn degree, her field was. She also recommends weighing the value of education against work experience when planning a career. While continuing her job search, Raspberry has worked multiple part-time jobs to cover her living expenses in Virginia, which ranks among the most expensive states, which is true. I live in that damn state. She recently completed training to work remotely for TurboTax and has been working as a direct care liaison in healthcare. This role provided certification at no extra cost, offering both job security and flexibility, although the pay, $21.50 per hour, has not been enough to consider a long-term career. So basically, she's basically making $40,000 a year, which is about slightly higher than what the average black woman make in the United States of America, which is $34,000 to $35,000 a year. But yet they call it black men broke. But we're broke, black men. We're broke. We have to go out here and be millionaires and owning all the businesses and making sure that, hey, if you want to date her or entertain her, if you're a bus driver, you got to make sure you own the bus the bus business, right? You got to make sure you own all the metro politicians to even get a whiff of Keisha, right? Meanwhile, Chad Thundercock, a bare bone, broke, dusty, broken down Chad can get the best of them. Undamn believable. And the reason why I'm talking the way I am about them, because I'm done with them. I'm done with the grifting they do about black men, the disgusting, nasty stuff they talk about each other. I'm done with them. I'm just going to keep pointing out how much of it, the betrayal, the outright betrayal, and the disrespect that they have done, not to their people, but more specifically to black men. More specifically to black men, because this is ridiculous. This woman put herself down $250,000 in student loan debt just to make $40,000 a year. Do the math, folks. I want you to really do the math. Despite her recent promotion to a remote care plan consultant role with a $70,000 salary, she recently completed training to work for TurboTax, although the pay was $21.50. Now she got a promotion, okay, to $70,000, okay. Raspberry remains committed to finding a higher paid job in business. So I guess she did business administration, even though, again, that's too broad of a damn topic. She continues to submit job applications, determined to make full use of her education while balancing her current work responsibilities. This is stupid. This is stupid. And listen here, folks. Do y'all not understand? If she most likely took out private loans and student loan debts from the federal government, right? Do y'all not understand? After she graduated and she doesn't stay in school, right? If she didn't stay in school for like 6 months, she would have to. After 6 months, she have to start paying those loans, right? If she's paying $250,000, her average loan amount per month has to come out to $1,000. So let's say her loan amount is $1,000 or more. It has to be that high. It has to be. That has to be at least the minimum the federal government will accept, or if she has a private loan, right? And then, folks, then you got to take in the fact that because Keisha's are horrible with money, period, right? She will most likely have credit card debt. She's most likely have that. She's most likely going to have frivolous spending because she got to upkeep her appearance, right? She most likely eats out a lot because, they can't cook or don't cook no more, right? She's most likely going to have to do that. She most likely is doing that. She most likely is driving an expensive car that she knows she can't afford, right? You add on all that expenses, how in the hell are you even getting ahead? You're done. Your life is ruined. Folks, her life is ruined. And I don't get why Israelite women love to ruin their lives before, Israelite women love to ruin their lives before it even gets started. Y'all don't even give your side. It's like they don't even give themselves a chance at life. They ruin their lives before it officially starts. The only thing is, this woman is 38. And you're putting yourself at $250,000. Honey bun, you would never be able to pay off this loan. You are a slave. Folks, she is a slave to the United States of America. She's legit a slave. And even if she gets another full-time job, let's say she gets 2 full-time jobs. She would need to get 2 full-time jobs she is making $70,000 right now, right? She would have to get another full-time job that's making $80,000 or $90,000 to even almost reach equilibrium to what her living expenses plus the student loan debt is. She's done out here. There is no hope for this woman. And watch how the other Keisha's going to jump on here and say, oh, man, she was just advancing her career, just making excuses and justifying them. Just watch. They're going to do it. Because they can't help you. They have to support each other's dysfunction. They have to do it. It's like embedded in them. They have to support each other's dysfunction. They have to do it. All I can tell you, black brothers, is to stay away from women like this. Just stay away from them. She is a financial liability. And let me tell y'all something. And this is not exclusive to our people. This is in the white community too. Because white dudes are marrying women with an insane amount of debt. And these dudes be help paying those loans just for the women to divorce them and take half their shit. Men, black men, do not marry these females. Stay away from them. She is going to ruin you. This woman is going to ruin you. And she's most likely a 38-year-old single woman. Rightfully so. She needs to stay single. She ruined her life. And she's going to ruin your life too, black man. She's going to do it too. And before she even ruins your life, she's going to come up with the most outrageous standards for you to even measure up to her, knowing that her life is ruined. If you're a smart black man, if you're an intelligent brother, you do what I do. Go outside the country to find your woman. Go do that. Assess your financial decision. Assess the financial risk. And then take on a risk that's more in favor of you. Just like they think of themselves first, black men, it is time you think of yourself first also. If they want to pay on the floor of worrying about and fighting for the role of the American society, then black men, you're going to have to fight in the role and the betterment for yourselves also. Shalom and peace.